Guys, can everybody see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. And I wanna just take the time to focus a little bit on that song, how powerful it is that we're breaking chains, poverty, chains of poverty. So I want to say thank you all for taking the time out to come to this presentation. My name is Diamond, and I have my hosts with me today. So we have Charisse. She will be co-hosting with me as well. And I have the presenters, myself, Charisse, and Renique. Are we all here? Can Charisse and Renique open their mic, please?
I'm here. I'm here.
Excellent. Just
Thank
want to make
you.
sure everybody's
I
here.
am here.
All right. Wonderful. So thank you so much, everybody. Welcome to Global Investment Trading. Again, you've reached Diamond, and I hope I've touched, a few of your hearts with that song because we know how true that song is. And if you're here today, I want to say to you that you're definitely in the right place at the right time to see a wonderful, wonderful business investment and business opportunity for you today. So I'm gonna let you know the presenters today. Myself, we have Charisse, which will be doing the introductions, and we have Renique. Renique will be doing the packs and the method of payment. And myself, I will be doing the compensation plan. And Renique again will end off with the packs and the ending. And then we have a wonderful guest today for you. That's a surprise for you later that we will be announcing our guest speaker for the evening. Okay, so let's get right into it. And I do apologize. I had a little bit of hiccup, but got through it. Thank you, Jesus. So I will start out with bringing Charisse on to start out with the presentation today. Charisse, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Diamond. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our meeting today. One second. I think I am having technical issues too. What's going on today?
Are you able to see my screen,
Yes,
Charisse?
I'm seeing your screen now.
Okay, perfect.
Do you want to put it as a slideshow?
All right, so you can see the screen, right?
Yeah, I'm good now. I'm good.
Okay.
Awesome. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I can assure you that you're at the right place at the right time. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to spend it with us this Sunday evening to hear about our amazing company and the products we offer. Give it up to my team, Diamond and Renique and Shudi. If you guys have any questions, you can always drop it in the chat box, but we'll also do questions and answer at the end, and we'll try to answer as much questions as possible. So get a pen and paper to make notes if you have any questions you want to ask us, okay? So as you can see on the screen there, we have our disclaimer that speak true to us. This presentation and material circulated is relation thereto does not constitute of an offer or an invitation to purchase Liyeplimal products. In order to participate in any compensation plan, the information provided herein may be incomplete and is for information purpose only and is subject to modification by Liyeplimal at any time, all rights reserved. It is legal for a promoter or any participant in any product or service under a SIM group holding to persuade anyone to make a payment, promising benefits, or getting others to join. Do not be misled by claims that high earnings are easily achieved. I'm sorry. Can we move forward, honey?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I was trying to mute some noise that were coming through.
Are you getting noise from my background?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Good stuff. All righty. So a little background about myself. I'm sorry, I forgot to give a background about myself. I'm Sharice. I've been in layup for less than a year, but I have years and years of banking and finance background. I've been in banking for like about 13 years, so seen it all, known it all, done it all. Tired of banking now, and layup is gonna make me exit banking very soon. From what I've gained here in Liyeplimal, because from working in banking, I have my RSPs, I have stocks, I have shares, I have it all. And the interest I've gained on my investment here, I've not gotten that in the bank to this day. I was telling Diamond last week or 2 weeks ago when I went to see her, because if you guys are not aware, in February, all your RSP have matured and they have to be renewed and stuff like that in the banking world. And taxes are due and stuff like that. And when I got my interest on my RSP was $22.09 for the entire year of 2020. Now that's crazy. And I was like, for all my money, that's all you guys are giving me. So I think it's a waste of my time and my money there. But it's already locked in, and if I take it out, I'm going to lose too much in taxes. So I just have to bite the bullet on that one. So what my colleagues are about to tell you about the product and service here, they are real. Alrighty, so our company goes by Global Investment Trading, G.I.T. It's a public limited company with a board of directors specialized in trading of cryptocurrencies. Traders are trained at the Academy of Forced Success created by the founder of G.I.T. They make daily profits, allowing members to benefit from them. So we have an entire academy that teach you how to trade, educate you on trading, look for stop losses for you, and tell you when it's a good time to trade. So we do everything for you here. What is global investment trading? Through the Liyeplimal platform, G.I.T. allow a person who is not a professional trader to buy a cryptocurrency plan, and in return, G.I.T. carry out the trading for him and pay back a part of its earning plus so every week, 1 week of the 52 weeks of capital every week of 52 consecutive weeks, right? First trading room in Africa established in 2017. We have more than 85,000 members in over 93 countries in less than 4 years, and more than 15 full-time traders. So we are doing big things here. We're growing. In a short span of time, we're growing. The mission and vision, the founder vision and goal for the global investment trading is to eradicate poverty in Africa and worldwide, and to create 1 million crypto millionaires. So we're all in the road to become millionaires. Our aim is to create millionaires and to break generational curses and eradicate poverty. As Diamond was saying, that song that she played initially was very powerful because we're breaking chains, and we're breaking generation curses, and we're breaking poverty off our lives. Okay, so our amazing CEO is Emil Parfait-Sim. He was born in Douala in 1983. Mr. Sim created his first cryptocurrency trading room in Africa. He's the first to have invested in the industry and generate profits of several $1 million in less than a year. He holds a master's degree in computer science, and became a professor at the age of 24. It was in 2012 he became familiar with the online investment trading and launched himself with a presentation. After training as a trader in Dubai, he created his first Bitcoin home in Africa. In 2017 June, he created Global Investment Trading and headed to Sim Group SA with a holding more than 15 companies. So we have a lot of companies under our umbrella. I'll get to that soon to show you guys just some pieces of our company. Oh, it's next. So our product and services. We have, as you can see, a lot of companies under our name, G.I.T. Under our umbrella, the company. We have SimCity, which is our smart city. We have Liyeplimal, which is global investment trading. We have our airlines are coming soon. We have a lot of stuff. We have an academy. These are just some of the products that we have going on and upcoming products and services that we offer. So we are fully established. Our product and services continue. Mr. Sim Imal Parfait had trading license.
Yeah.
He specialized in cryptocurrency trading. Diamond, I'm sorry. Can you mute that person?
That's what I'm trying to do. Can everybody please just mute your mics, please?
Okay, so Simtrex is a secure platform where it's possible to trade. And Liyeplimal is a platform that enables customers and members to benefit from the experts of global investment trading. Services and benefits and advantages that we offer. So we monitor and analyze markets for you. We manage your customer portfolio and trading for you. We offer cryptocurrency trading courses. We offer online payments and purchase services like flight tickets. We provide Visa Liyeplimal card to facilitate withdrawal. So we have Visa debits that can use anywhere in the world at any ATM. We create gateway for members to access different products. Thank you, ma'am. And we give you access to real estate financial program, which is our SimCity. So we are also a part of the real estate market. So we trade on real estate. If you guys are not aware, real estate and digital currency is two of the booming currencies that will never depreciate. So you have assets that are appreciating assets and assets are depreciating assets. Example, your motor vehicle is a depreciating asset. It loses value every day. Cryptocurrencies and real estate appreciate every year. So we are part of both industry. And we use the concept of recommendation as a business model to develop the community in Africa and around the world. So if you're unsure, if you don't know what to do, if you have questions, if you are iffy about the market, or if you just want to be a part of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and you're not familiar with it, don't worry. Right place, right time. We have all the experts here. We do all the work for you and you just collect interest on your money. Right, Beans Diamond, let's go, girl.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so
Oh,
much for yeah.
More. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, you know what? Just to make it fun and to interact with our people today, we can run a poll just to see, where everybody is coming from, all our guests, where they from. So Sharice, you're good at that. You can go ahead and run that check,
Of course. I'm sorry. Usually I do the poll at the beginning of the thing. So if you guys are not too busy, if you can just give me 2 minutes to drop in the chat box where you guys tune in from. Oh, Hawaii. Hi. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Let me say I am here in Toronto and it's minus what for today? Arkansas. Hi. Anybody else? Where you guys tuning in from? Where are you guys tuning in from?
Nadia.
Hi, Jamaica. That's my background. That's my love. Love me, my Jamaicans. Downtown Toronto. Hi. Let's enjoy this weather together. Hi, Maryland. Oklahoma. New York City. I have a different love for New York City. I love that place. The shopping there is like no other. Hi, Ottawa. Manchester. Cool, Manchester? Is it Jamaica, Manchester? No?
Manchester, UK, maybe.
Okay.
Well, thank you all for joining in from all these different places. So that was just a little warm up to jump in with Renique, who will be now, she's going to go into the packs with you. So now we have Renique. Thank you so much, Sharice. That was awesome. Awesome.
Thank you, Sharice. That was awesome. Yes.
So we now have Renique, who will be doing the packs and a little bit of explanation on the Limo dollars, which is the currency that's used within the Liap system. So just a little bit. Actually, Renique, I can just touch that part for you, and then I'll let you jump into the pack. So the Lima dollars is it's the currency used in the Liyeplimal system, and basically one Limo equals 1,000 ZAF, which is the central currency in Africa. So yeah, so on the screen there, they just showing you a little bit about the Limo and what is the currency exchange when you bring it to the actual ZAF, and then from ZAF you can actually take it from ZAF in the currency exchange to whatever country we are in. All right. So that's just a little bit on the limo. So Renique, you now have the floor with the packs.
All right. Okay. Before I begin, I did see a message saying that there are some people still waiting to come in. I'm not too sure if you saw that.
I didn't see anybody here waiting. Is there any? Did you see it? Because I didn't see it on mine.
I did.
Yeah, I saw like a little message at the bottom saying that there are a couple people still waiting to be let in. Do you see?
I didn't see it.
It's in the chat.
Diamond, if you make me the co-host, I could help let them in for you.
Yeah, I was trying to do that for you, but
Already
let me check and see here. Let me find the Cherise. I apologize, guys. This is not my strong suit for the hosting. So let me just see. Cherise, I've gone ahead and make you the co-host so you can actually have access to admit the guys for me. It's hard to have the eyes all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, very hard. I'm seeing 10 different screens around me here. So thank you all. And Renique, you have
Yes.
the facts.
All right. Oh. Should I wait?
There you go, Renique. So you have the packs.
Okay. So, sorry, one moment. Let me just get my daughter here too. Okay. Pick these up. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay. So before I start with the packs, that is the juicy part. Everybody wants to know how much money they're gonna make if what they put in. What are you gonna get out of it, right? You want to know the meat and potatoes. But before I get into that, I'll talk about a little bit about myself and how I got into Liyeplimal as well. For those who don't know, Diamond was the one who introduced me to the company, and I am forever grateful because at the end of the day, I would have still been hand to mouth. I would have still been worrying about my paycheck. I would have still been at the bank like Cherise or, you know, like I was in a situation where I know what it feels like.
Sorry, Renique, unmute your mic because Cherise has muted everybody.
Okay. Sorry. So I'm not sure where you didn't hear me, but no, it's okay. What I was really trying to get to is just that the fact that this program is the best program you're going to see out there. There's no other company with this kind of platform offering what they're offering to everybody out there. Like I said, with COVID and what happened, you've seen what happened with all the companies. Half of them kind of shattered to the ground because they weren't prepared for what was going to happen with the economy and with the industries and with everything that we had to go through, the shutdown of the communities and everything. So this is an eye opener. And if it's not an eye opener, hope to God you guys see what's going on and that there's more than one way to make money and to also have the stability that you need in your life, right? So like I was saying, it's something that everybody should have a chance to even take a look at. You might not fully understand it or grasp it yet, but this is why we do this every single Sunday, for you to understand, bring your questions to the table, do your research. No bank is going to give you what I'm about to show you. Liyeplimal will give you, okay? So let's begin. And there's also been a couple of changes, good changes to the packages as well in terms of the amount of traffic and the amount of demand and the amount of success that the company is having. They've also introduced 2 new packages to this platform. So I'm going to talk about those 2 at the end as well. So I'll start with the beginner packages, everybody. And just so I'll break down the specs of the details behind these packages in terms of how long they last, the contract time frame, any damages, things like that. I'll talk about that once I finish breaking down the packages and what you make in each one, okay? So beginner packages, there are 2. There's the 200 limo package and the 400 limo package. Now, to begin, this is where everybody starts. If you just want to kind of dip your foot into the pool and figure out whether or not this is something that's going to work for you. But like I said, once you've seen the results, you're not going to turn back. You're going to go from beginner to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. And you're going to understand what we mean by building that generational wealth. So the 200 limo, it makes approximately 6.53 limos on a weekly basis. Okay. Remember, all of these packs are paid out every single week. Okay. So that you're looking at a yearly income on a 200 limo pack of 340 limos. Okay. What bank is going to give you that kind of money on a weekly or even a yearly basis? You'd be lucky if you get 2 cents. Look at what happened with Cherise. She had her RSPs and got 20 something dollars for a whole entire year, and she had well over 20,000. So if you think you're going to make any money on $200 at the bank, you're sadly mistaken. Okay, so let's move on. You got the 400 limo package, right? That goes a little bit higher. So now you've doubled your package. You're now making 13.85 a week. You're now looking at a maximum yearly 720. You're going from 400 to 720 at the end of the year. Again, what bank will give you that type of interest? None. Then we move on to the bronze packs, okay? So these packs are more in the middle. There's a spot where it gets real juicy, so I'm going to talk about that, okay? So you have your 800 limo pack. That's the beginner in the bronze. You're going to look at it like $29, 23, oh sorry, not $29, but 23 limos, 23 cents, or 29.23 limos. Sorry, that's how you want to say it. That on a yearly basis is going to make you 1,500 limos. Again, you started with an 800 limo pack. You're not quite doubled yet, but you're almost there. So this is where I'm talking about the sweet spot in these packs. The sweet spot is the 1,600 limo pack. Every pack above the 1,600 limo mark, you are going to be doubling your money, minimum, if not a little bit more than double. Every pack you go up, you'll notice the double or a little bit more. So for instance, a 1,600 limo pack, you're going to be making 61.53 on a weekly basis. So you're looking at the end of your year, 3,200. So that one is exactly double right there. Okay. If I move on to the 3,200, that one has a weekly payout of 126.15. So now you're looking at a yearly of 6,520. So at this point, you've doubled your money and then some, a little bit more. So now if I move on to actually, before I move on to the next pack, I'll break it down and talk about the terms and conditions, okay? So what I was talking about earlier, all of these contracts, they run on a 1 year span, okay? So that's 52 consecutive weeks of payment. 1 year, 52 weeks of payment, okay? So how that is going to happen is once you buy your package, you're going to receive an email, which is going to detail out all of these articles to you from 1 all the way down. I'm just kind of pulling out some of the most important ones so you can kind of get an understanding. For one, Article 7, again, it's all of these things will be listed to you once you buy your pack. You will receive an email confirmation. So Article 7, it talks about the repayment of purchasing a pack that you buy. So any pack that you buy, you will receive the pack plus interest on a weekly basis. So that's where you're getting paid out every single week. So from the moment you buy your package, the next week, you're going to see yourself getting paid. What they're doing is they're paying you the pack amount, so your initial amount that you invested, plus the interest on a weekly basis. So by the end of the full year, you would have received your initial money plus the interest over that full time frame. Another way that you could look at it is the first 6 months is purely your payback. And you could look at the second 6 months as your interest. But the way that they pay you is they're giving you both payment interest at the same time. So you could look at it either way and still know by the end of that full year, you're going to receive your money plus the interest that was promised to you. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is, or which I already said, which is the payment method, how that works. So the first payment is paid on the 7th day from the date that you buy your first pack. So like I was saying, you buy your pack on Monday, next Monday, and every Monday going forward, you will receive a payment. 52 consecutive weeks until the contract is paid. Now, I also want to talk about damages, okay? So they do talk about if anything was to happen, there's any kind of financial issue where they're unable to implement the financial program, they will give you 2% plus any damages, okay? And that's 2% of the initial payment or the initial purchase price of the pack, okay? Now that all and everything I said is detailed in the email that you receive once you buy your pack, okay? So I'll move on now. We're gonna get a little bit more to the juicier packs. The packs that we talk about will help you see that vision of wealth. And it will also see your ability to say, do I have to work so hard? Do I have to do that 9 to 5? Some of these packs pay as if you're going to work. So what's the point? You could have this pack, sit back and relax, and do other things in life. Have your children by your side, doing things together with them. Normally you're at work 24/7. You come home, you're tired. You're too busy to really interact with them and talk with them and learn with them. Now is the time. You have the availability right here at your feet. So with the silver packs, right? These packs start 6,400 limos. You're going to be making 258.46 limos per week. So you're looking at a yearly payout of 13,440. Again, guys, you're doubling your money and then some. Your 12,800 limo pack, that's making you 529.23 limos a week. You're looking at 27,520 limos for the year at the end of that contract, okay? Again, where are you going to get these kinds of returns from a bank? Nowhere. Now I'm going to get into the point where I'm talking about these packs are like being at work, that 9 to 5 job that I was talking about. This next pack is a perfect example of that. 25,600 limo pack. You're making a weekly 1,083.07. That's like going to work. What bank is going to give you interest as though you were working? None. You're looking at a yearly payout on that of 56,320 limos. Again, like I said, you're seeing that double and you're seeing the then some, and it increases every pack that you go up. You're making double and a more and a little bit more. Now, the gold packs, this is my favorite. This is my honey. This is the one I tell Diamond all the time. This is my bread and butter. But this pack is my lifesaver. I'm not lying. I'm telling you from experience. I have a Dubai pack, and if it wasn't for that pack, I would be on the streets probably still trying to hustle a 2-bit from side to side. I'm not joking. This Dubai pack, it pays 2,205.5 every single week. When I was working, I wasn't getting 2,205.5 every single week. And this is providing that for me. I have a yearly payout of 114,688. I couldn't get that from the bank if I tried. I have my daughter's RESPs and it can't make that kind of money. I wish I could pull it out, but they would penalize me. These packs are a lifesaver. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything this aggressive in terms of being able to show you your money and give you something worth of it. Like when you go to the bank takes your money. What do they give you at the end of the month after they've made their thousands upon thousands of dollars in interest by lending and lending and lending out your money? They're not giving you nothing. Whereas Liyeplimal is working for you. They're taking your money and they're putting it to use. You are going to get paid. Look at the 100,000 limo pack. That's making $4,326. $4,326. You're looking at a yearly payout of almost $250,000. That's $225,000.
Yep.
I don't know how. I'm speechless at this point. It gives me the goosebumps, the next pack I'm going to have to talk about. The goosebumps. Because at this point, generational wealth is well behind you. And at this point, you're now looking at your grandpitneys, your grandbabies, babies being okay. You have a 500,000 limo pack, guys. 500,000. This is what I meant when I said the company is doing so well. We're on such a high steep when it comes to the success that they've introduced a 500,000 limo pack. 500,000. Think about your weekly income on that, guys. 21,797 weekly. Woo.
That's a part-time job for some people.
Weekly. That's a yearly salary for some people. Look at the yearly payout on that. 1 million. Right there. 1,133,340. That's way more than double now at that point. You done went almost, like I said, close to $250,000 over being double your money now. What bank is going to do this, guys? Nobody. You have to bring yourself to a position where you feel comfortable. And with this company, you can see it. There's no way you cannot see yourself making money and being able to live free of that bondage of the 9 to 5.
Hello.
That right there will kill you. All they want you to do is circle back from the 9 to 5 home, back to the 9 to 5 home, and you're never sticking your head up in the air. You're not breathing, people. This is going to allow you to breathe and breathe easy at that. Last pack I'm going to talk about is the Million Limo pack. I can't say it any higher than that. 1 million limos. You're looking at a weekly payout, 43,910. We've gone past your average career or job at this point. Okay? We've gotten past that. We're well past generational wealth at this point. We're deep in it. Okay? This is where we want you guys to be. This is where President wants you to be here. He wants to have 100 million crypto millionaires. And he wasn't playing when he came out with these 2 extra packages. This is just trying to show you guys it's attainable. It's right there in front of us. And he's telling us to reach out and grab it. You're looking at a yearly payout on the Million Limo pack, 2,283,320. I get the goosebumps when I hear these types of numbers. And at the same time, I feel appalled that why didn't the bank offer this stuff? Why? Because they have you in a bubble. They don't want to take you out of that bubble. They want to make all the money. There's no money for you. So please, guys, take the time, look at everything else that we're talking about, and I'm telling you, you're going to understand why I'm this passionate. Okay? I know it probably sounds like I'm yelling and I'm screaming, but I'm not yelling and I'm screaming. I'm excited, and I'm just overwhelmed by what I'm seeing in terms of the ability to just be able to do what I want to do and not have to work the 9 to 5, be shackled down to that slave job. I haven't worked in over 3 years properly. I work when I want to. So it's like, it's all at your fingertips. It's all at your feet, guys. And we're bringing this to the table because we want everybody to have a chance, right? Why do the big guys, the companies, the white collars are the only ones that are allowed to have a happy, joyful life and have what they want and live how they want? without the burdens of the 9 to 5. This is where it's at, guys. Liyeplimal is here for you.
Thank you so
Thanks
much,
again.
Renique. Thank you so much. That was excellent. That was wonderful, I may say. Now, I want everyone here to kind of sit back, relax, and digest all the information that we've provided you so far. I want you to understand, visualize yourself that this is very real. All these packs, all the return on your investments, the very real. Anybody, if you hear anyone says anything differently about Liap, it's because they're not in the business and they have no clue what they're talking about. Liap has been around, going into its fourth year as a company, and they have achieved so much within that time. So if you should do research, and like outside of you know uh Facebook and YouTube, where you can get all the good information, and pull up something like Google, where you have those people out there that they kind of um talk about companies that uses like a MLM system. And when I say MLM, I mean it's just word of mouth. Word of mouth business is very powerful. It can make you and it can break you. And in Liap Limal, it's making you, because all you can do is just speak with confidence the truth to someone, that here you have a true business, right? A true investment business. You can invest your money and make money that you will not see in the
Hello.
bank, right? I'm going to
Hello.
ask everybody to mute your mic, as we have a presentation going on and there's no Q&A session at the moment. So we will be taking care of that later on. So please mute your mic at this moment. Thank you. Now, I'm going to talk about the compensation plan. And this is the money and the information that I'm going to present to you in this section here is for people that is going to grow their business within the Liyeplimal community, within the business, because we have two types of people on the platform. We have people who are just investors, they just want to invest and make their money and they're happy. Or sometimes they're really shy, and then until they start getting a taste of the opportunities that the company have, then they will start talking, right? So let's take a look at the compensation plan, so you can get an idea of that side of the business. Now, if you're investor, just an investor, you will not be seeing this money, or you're not going to be seeing the opportunity here. When I say that, I mean the bonuses and the commissions, right? So, I mean, it's right here for you to take the opportunity, right? And actually just embrace it, right? And get all the advantages and benefits of the Liyeplimal business. So in the career plan, someone who really wants to like take this to the next level, so they will come in, you can start, there you have your starter where you come in and you invest, and you have another investor that came in with you, right? The company will give you pay you for your time and your effort, a 6% commission. Now, once you invite someone to the business, that person has nothing else to really do with you. It's now between you and the company, and between them and the company. That's all it is. And we're a strong word of mouth, because the best business is the MLM system, where the company will reward you for growing their business. So if you're looking at the ranking of a bronze, when you start building your team And your team, so everybody within your team, right, that you bring, when everybody, all the investments together accumulate 6,000, and then the personal turnovers are all the people that are direct to you, that you personally brought to Liap. Liap is going to turn around and compensate you for that. They're going to tell you, thank you so much, open your account. And you open your account the next morning, you wake up, you open your account, and you see instant team bonus in your account of 360 limos. One time. Plus, on top of that, you're going to see your 6% commission for all the investors that you've brought to the business, and you will get paid 6% on all the people that you brought in, and 2% on all the other investors coming through below your 2% on that second, all the people that the investors brought at that level, 2%. Now at the silver rank, when you get to the silver rank, that means your team has generated 36,000 limos in revenue, or like in investment collectively. And the personal turnovers, 10,800. Remember, your personal turnovers are all the people that you personally brought. And then you will be getting 6% on your first generation. So that's your personal turnovers. 2% on the second generation. So those are all the investors coming in that your investors brought to invest in the business, right? And 1% on the third generation, right there. So again, I'm going to ask everybody to make sure your mic is muted so I don't lose my concentration when I'm presenting. Thank you so much for your cooperation. So at the silver, at now, I'm going to look at the platinum level. No, sorry. So on the silver level, I just want to point out that your team bonus that the company will give you is 1,800 limos. And again, these are instant money that you will see in your account, right? Plus your 6% on your first generation, 2% on the second generation, and 1% on your third generation. When I use the term generation, I am just stating all the investors within your team. So the ones direct to you and the ones after that, your investors, that they're so happy that they're actually seeing all this return. They're happy to talk to their families and their friends about, this wonderful investment company. Now, at the platinum level, so when you get ranked up to a platinum, it means that your team has collectively gets 180,000 limos in investments, right? So collectively, all your team has done that work. Your personal turnovers hit 54,000. So that means you will get a team bonus of 7,200 limos. And on top of that, 6% on your first generation, 2% on your second generation, 1% on your third and fourth generation right there. You're at the platinum level. That's an excellent level. Everybody wants to get to that level and beyond. Because once you're there, you're right in the middle and there is nowhere else to go but right to the president's, rank. We'll get there in a minute. Then we have the diamond level, my namesake right here. Your team is doing excellent. Team bonus of 18,000 limos. Sorry, your team turnover of 900,000 limos, and your personal turnover at 270,000 limos. So your team bonus that the company is going to reward and compensate you for is 18,000 limos. When you check those amounts in the currency, in your own country's currency, you're looking at a lot of money. Again, just this alone, it's free money to you. It's residual. We're getting the 6%, the 2%, the 1%, 1%, and the 2% on the fifth level, on that diamond level. This is like, all of these are residual monies that you're making. And all these numbers that I'm talking about, the bonuses, the team bonuses, these are all in addition to your initial investment that you've made. How wonderful can this get? Right? It's too good. People will say, "Oh my God, this is too good to be true." But it's good, but not too good to be true, because it is true. We have a lot of diamonds. We have a few diamonds in Canada, right in North America, I should say, and a few coaches. I myself, I'm a platinum heading towards um, the diamond level. So I'm stating to you right now with confidence that this is awesome. I've lived it, I've seen it, and everything that I'm saying to you today is everything that I've actually seen with my own eyes. And you can see it too, right? If you have that drive, and the motivation, and just seeing that, yes, I can change my life. I can change how I'm living. Let me get through the slides before I start getting into all of that, because I do get very passionate about that. So at the coach level, it means your total team turnover is 3,600,000 limos, and your personal is 1,080,000. And the team bonus for this is 36,000 plus a car. Yes, people, plus a car. We'll talk about the last three levels in a little bit more detail in a minute. And at this rank, you're getting 6% on your first generation, 2% on your second generation, 1% on your third and fourth generation, and 2% on your fifth generation at the coach level. Now, they've added, the company has done so well, extremely well, that the company added two other ranks, which we're looking at the ambassador, which is the first one. Enter to Bluetooth mode. I am going to ask that person who has their mic open to please close your mic. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Now, at the ambassador level, your team turnover is 25 million, and your personal is 7,500,000. And the company will reward you 50,000 limos plus an apartment. Now, the company has their own cryptocurrency called the Simcoin, and it's backed by SimCity, which is the real estate that they're building a tourist area in Africa, right? So people can go and have a lovely vacation. And the only thing that you can use there is the Simcoin. So that Simcoin is backed by the real estate, and that's gonna be like huge. Now, at the ambassador rank, you're looking at 6% on your first generation, 2% on your second generation, 1% on your third and fourth, 2% on your fifth, and on your sixth generation, you're getting 1% as well. So you're just going to be making money from left, right, and center here, right? This is a life changer. And at the president level, at that rank, when you get to that rank, oh my goodness, right? So your team turnover is 75 million, and your personal turnover is 22,500,000, right? So you're getting 75,000 limos plus a house. And this is for real. I'm going to move to the next slide so I can talk about those last three ranks, right? These team bonuses are beyond, like, they are, what I'm saying is life changing. And I'm telling you, we have people who are living all this right now, right? Well, the last two are new, so people are still heading there, but we have up to coaches at the moment. right? So with a bonus of 36,000 and you get a car. Now, if you don't want the car, you can take 50,000 limos instead. But take a look at that. 50,000 plus the 36,000, that's 86,000, guys. So that's like you can even purchase do whatever fulfill your dreams. Whatever your dreams are, you can attain it, right? And then at um the ambassador level where you get the apartment, you're getting an apartment in Sim City. So whether you want a vacation there, rent it out, that's extra money for you. It's yours to do whatever you want to do with it, right? You can get the apartment. It says an apartment worth 50 million or 84,000 limos, right? So you can have that. So again, you can either take the apartment worth 50 million or you can take the limos of 84,000 limos. You know how much money that is in North America? You can have your own, you can have 2, 3 houses at that point. And on top of that, at the presidential at the presidential rank, you're actually getting a house wherever you're located. So whether you're located in Canada, the US, Trinidad, Jamaica, UK, wherever, at that rank, you will have a house of your own. So you can either take the house, which is worth 75 million, or you can take the limos, which is 125,000 limos. By the time you change that to your own money, you can even buy yourself a second, third, or fourth home at that point. Because when you're at that rank in Liap, trust me, you'd have bought probably 2 or 3 or 4 houses already. So this is where I'm stating to you that this is where you're changing your life. It's life changing, guys. It doesn't take um rocket scientists to know or to even comprehend what I'm telling you today. Right? Poverty is gone. Once your foot is in this door and you purchase your pack, it doesn't matter which pack you're purchasing. People, you could purchase our smallest pack, which is 200 limo pack. And you could purchase that pack. And I can tell you right now, if you're a builder or someone that has good networking, and I raise my hats off to networking people because they are people who people look up to, that they can talk to, right? And just being a builder alone, you see the kind of compensation that a company provides you in bonuses and commissions, right? And again, Liyeplimal, we're a unique business where if you just want to lay back and be an investor, lay back and be an investor. You're shy, you don't want to talk to people, you don't have to. But if you want to make Liap your own business and you're going to put your effort in your business, what you reap is what you will sow. What you sow is what you reap. Let me say it the other way around, right? So that's all it takes for you to listen, understand, and grasp the information that I'm giving you right now to change your life. Change your life. That's what Liep is about. Our goal is to the CEO and this and Liep's goal is to eradicate poverty. We don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. No more paycheck to paycheck. No more wanting to buy something and can't even afford it. No more wanting to give your kids what they want and you can't afford it. That that life is over. Once you make that move in Liap, you don't have to worry because this company is here for you. It's done it for me. I want to say to people who are here that if you're here and you're skeptical, you know, be skeptical because I can tell you I was skeptical. And I'm happy that I had an open mind, because after I went into other programs out there, those Ponzi things that, people have to bring somebody to make money. You can't make money unless somebody bring money. They have to come in with money for you to make money. So those are those things, the Ponzi schemes or pyramid or whatever they have. And hey, pyramid is not bad, because everything is pyramid. Your own job is pyramid. But I'm talking about legal, 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 legal. I've been into programs, put my money in, lost it. If I wasn't a strong person, I wouldn't be here talking to you today. I would be probably dead, right? Because worrying or about the money that I lost. But thank God, Liap was brought to me by Richard, and I look at it, and I drank up all the water. I'm like Ronique right now. I showed it to her, and she didn't want to even leave any of the water for me. I gotta say, girl, you gotta leave some of the water for me too.
I left a little sip on the side,
Right? So, and I'm glad I did, because now all the money that I've lost in those other programs, I've made them back 10 times over. So thank God. I've been searching for an opportunity that was real, solid, and stable, and I have found that with Liyeplimal, a company going on 4 years old. So this is no Mickey Mouse company. We're backed by banks. You will see that in a minute. Okay. So I don't want to go on any further, because I can go on and be passionate about my experience in Liap. I've been in Liap in my second year, and I'm quite happy. Thank God. Thank God for this program, and I'm happy to talk about it to my families and to my friends about Liyeplimal, and all my families, even my families and friends. You've seen Charisse and Bronique, right? They're my friends that I brought to the program, right? And I have my families, and I'm sure a few of my sisters, or some of my families are on here right now, right? And I'm telling you, whenever they need something, they can always call. This program helps people to pay their bills, not to worry about where my next dollar is coming from to pay my mortgage or to pay my rent. So I want you to listen and hear me clearly, that you are here, you're in the right place. So I'm going to turn it over to get into the methods of payment to Ronique, and she's going to take it from here. And then we will have our guest speaker coming up shortly. Go ahead, Ronique.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm back, guys. I would like to talk about the method of payment. So I know we talked about the packs. We talked about how much you're going to make on your money, right? The meat and potatoes. What is my money going to make? Now we want to talk about how to put that money in. How do you get into the Liyeplimal? How do you put your money in to buy the pack? And how do you take it out? Okay. So let's get started. So one of the ways of putting the money in for deposits would be orange money, but orange money that is not something that's available to North America. So Canada, US, this doesn't apply to us. This is more for the countries in Africa, they would have access to orange money. Payer, that is actually a system that we have access to here in North America, anywhere in the world. Payer is like a digital wallet. You can load the money onto Payer, and from Payer, you can load it into the system. Same thing goes with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is something that everybody has access to. So you can load your money through Bitcoin, and from Bitcoin, you can load it into the Liyeplimal system. Also, ways of doing it would be wire transfer into Liyeplimal. They would give you the information on how to send them the wire transfer successfully so that it gets to the right place. These are the ways in terms of depositing the money. Now, in terms of withdrawing the money, they've removed the access right now for Bitcoin only because a lot of people were having difficulties with trying to withdraw and losing because of the amount of cartridges that are needed to do your transfers. Not everybody understands how to do them properly. So that right now is on pause, but it will be returning. So the two methods of how to take your money out would be through the Liyeplimal Visa. So there's a Visa card that they've partnered up with Visa to provide. Anytime you want to withdraw funds, you can do so on a monthly basis through the Liyeplimal card. Now they give you from the 1st of the month to the 23rd to put in your order through the Liyeplimal system, and then they will set the orders out from the 24th till the end of the month. They'll pay everybody out on a monthly basis through the Visa. So once your Visa is loaded, you can then take that Visa to any shop, swipe, make your purchase, chip or PIN, or you can go to the ABM machines where Visa is applicable, where you can withdraw and you can take your money out from the physical machine using the Visa. Now, keep in mind though, that Visa is a separate entity as well. They're a partnership. So there are going to be fees when using the Visa card that apply. So when you withdraw money, it has to change over the currency exchange, right? To whatever country you're in. So look at that and think about the 2% for the changes and the fee withdrawals. Now, also there's another way, which is wire transfer. So these are for the big packs. Anybody that has a Dubai pack or higher, you are actually given access to direct transfers, wire transfers right into your bank account. That can be established through the payments options when you're on the Liyeplimal program, okay?
And the peer-to-peer?
Oh, yes, sorry. And also there is the best method, actually, I almost didn't mention it, is the peer-to-peer method. Because that method is user-friendly in the sense that it's going off of supply and demand, you are going to get the best rates that are possible on the peer-to-peer market. So that's just the open market buying and selling through individuals, okay?
Yes.
All right, now I also want to just kind of give you a little bit of tidbit into Liyeplimal. They are the #1 trading platform for Africa. They have received numerous awards. For instance, they have gotten the best investment company in Africa, the best training in Africa. So what I mean is they are training the best in terms of trading. So they are training the best in terms of trading. It's a bit of a tongue tie, so I had to say it twice. Now, also, they are, they did receive international recognition in terms of their trading platforms and from their sponsored events. Now, another thing is they were awarded back in 2019 and in 2020 of last year, they were awarded the best investment company in Africa. So again, guys, when I talk about power is knowledge, knowledge is power. You have to look at it that way. Without knowledge, you can't gain the power. Once you got the power, you got the knowledge to do whatever you want. They go hand in hand. So you guys look at what we're offering, look at what we're trying to show you, open your mind and gain that knowledge so you can get that power, okay? Another way, other than that, I do want to talk about the contact information, okay? So you can contact us through our head office in Cameroon or the office in Dubai. We do have an email as well, which would be contact@liyeplimal.net. Any one of these ways are easily able to get to the head office and get any answers that you may have, any questions and stuff like that, alongside with speaking to your upline, whoever brought you into this meeting. You have any questions, they can gear you to the right answers as well. Also wanted to talk about
the email.
Oh, no, I did say the email, yeah, which again, email, guys, is contact@liyeplimal.net. Now, in terms of how to become a member, guys, again, whoever you were contacted by, whoever brought you into this meeting today, that is who I want you to go back to. Get in touch with anybody who had brought you into the meeting. You're going to need to be sponsored by a registered member. So that's what I mean by that. So whoever brought you in are already members of Liyeplimal, and they brought you in to give you that chance so that you can see what Liyeplimal is doing and therefore be a part of the business and to you yourself grow and gain that generational wealth, okay? Now, again, if you want to, you could also speak to any one of us here. If you're not knowing what to do or you're not knowing who to contact, we will direct you into the right to the right person as well. Now, also registration, guys, is free of charge. It doesn't cost you anything to register, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation today. I'm gonna let Diamond take over to kind of give you the last bits of what to do. But again, we brought you to the well. We can't make you drink the water. All we can ask you to do is, it's tasty, try it. So again, it was a pleasure to have this meeting with you guys today. And like I said, and like we've all said, poverty is over. Liyeplimal is the way. Please don't hesitate.
And you have
Do
to
not
actually,
hesitate.
yes, and you have to follow us to really understand, because sometimes you don't get it on the first go. But
Yeah.
the point is the what you need to take away from the presentation is that basically I'm investing and I'm doubling my money. All right. I'm getting a return that you cannot get from the bank if you had that money sitting in the bank. So that's basically what when I stress to you that poverty is done. You're not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. So I want to take this time to bring up our guest presenter today. And he will go through, strategies, and, he will, take, tell you about his journey along within the Liyeplimal system. So John Mending, I want to bring you to the, have you open your mic and, present you to our people today. John, open your mic.
All right. Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
John, we can
All right.
see you bright and clear.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for a wonderful and powerful presentation. I was really excited. That's very strange. I don't know if it's because it's a ladies' night, but I'm excited. I'm excited about the whole thing. So big up to you for a brilliant, brilliant, straightforward presentation. Okay, it says a lot. So my name, and welcome to all of you who are watching, who are listening from afar, from North America, from Europe, from Africa. You are in the right place at the right time. It's not easy to always be available on Sunday nights, but in life, everything comes with a sacrifice. So your time that you're spending with us this evening will be rewarded sooner or later. My name is John Mandeng. I'm originally from Cameroon. I've been with, I'm a father of 3 so far. I've been with Liyeplimal for 14 months now. I purchased my very first pack on December 14, 2019. And it was a pack that used to be called Abidjan of 100. Back then, we didn't have all these webinars that you guys are having now. It's very tough. North America wasn't into the whole thing yet, the way it is now. And so it was kind of difficult. We had to rely, calling people back home and checking up on the internet. But when you want something, you get it. When you need something, you make it happen. And so all it takes is to have an open mind, understand what Liyeplimal is, and just run for it. And so I became a diamond, about 3 weeks ago. I could have actually back in late December, but I didn't want to push myself, I didn't want to push myself, which I could have, push myself as far as my personal turnover is concerned to make it. But it's not a race. You have to go with the flow. You have to let it go naturally. Sometimes you can push someone up, one of your downline, that helps the entire team. And so I'm here tonight to motivate you, to encourage you, to give you that level of motivation, excitement, and passion that you may need in order to make the jump, the real jump. I'm here to hopefully alleviate all your concerns that you may have about this wonderful program, this wonderful opportunity. I get it. We all get it. This is from Africa. This is from Cameroon, where I'm coming from. Some of you are coming from. It's lunatic to even think that something like G.I.T or Liyeplimal will come out of Cameroon because the environment is not there for that. And so we have all been skeptical about it. But sometimes, for some of us who are believers, we spend time praying to God and asking for a miracle, asking for something to uplift our life, our material life, our spiritual life, our financial life. And you know, they always say God works in mysterious way, but sometimes God takes you into a direction or brings someone toward you with such an opportunity, and you just let it go because you are not in a discernment mode. And so, my dear friends, brothers and sisters, this is the place to be. We only just scratching the surface of this whole thing. Some of you who may have listened to one of the leaders, Jeff Kumbo, in one of his recent videos that were published, he was just saying we not even touched 5% of the population in Cameroon yet. It's the same thing here in North America. The market, North America is not even, it's still between us. What I mean by between us, you know, people from Africa, you know, the Caribbean, it's still, even those who are overseas, is the diaspora. We haven't really started getting into the American society yet. Now, can you believe as you position yourself now? And it's going to happen sooner or later. It's going to happen. Cryptocurrency is no longer about will it happen? It's going to happen. The Bitcoin, it will hit 200 and plus thousand by the end of this year. It was predicted. It's happening. We're almost at 60,000. It's not going to go down. Even if it goes down a little bit like it did earlier this month, and people started selling because they don't have a strategy. You have to look at the big picture and believe in yourself and believe in those who are around you. Believe in your leaders. Listen to them. Be open-minded. Be coachable. When they tell you to do something, don't say, yeah, I know, but I'm not going to do it this way. No, you don't change the system. We say in French, on ne change pas une équipe qui gagne. You don't change a winning team. Liyeplimal G.I.T is a winning team. It's a winning team. With that said, I'm here to answer your questions. Anything that you may need to discuss, I'm here. And I will, as we go, I will be answering. I don't want to say anything now, but I want to open the floor so that people can ask questions and we take it from there.
All right, so we can go ahead and open your mic or raise your hand if you have a question.
Simon, tell them how they could raise their hand.
Yeah, so you can tell them, Cherise, go ahead.
At the bottom of your screen, there's a thing that says reaction. You could click on it. It will allow you to raise your hand. Or there's, beside your name, it says more. You could use that to raise your hand.
Okay, guys, so everybody who's in the meeting, this is the Q&A time. If you have questions for John or any questions at all, please open your mic and speak or raise your hand so that we can see that you have your questions and we will take you.
Yeah, hello.
Can you
take me?
There's a kid that was asking to take her.
Hello.
So Cherise.
Can you be quiet?
Cherise, you can just call out the names of each person.
I'll unmute them for you and have them go ahead. Go ahead, PJ. Okay, I'm gonna unmute him once more.
Yes, hello.
Don't get down.
Business. Are we?
Are you Daddy? Jay. I did, Mommy.
Okay. Is that
Okay.
Okay, whoever has the little girl in the
That's a
background, can
cold.
you, is that from PJ, Sharice?
No.
That's
Okay,
you, Mommy.
can you mute your mic? The person who has the child on the mic. Thank you very much. PJ, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you. I was asking about investment opportunities as it relates to the company itself. You guys offer opportunities to like are there shares of the company or anything of that nature? And as well as how does like teaching us how to actually trade ourselves and like read the graphs and or is that a thing that you offer as well? I may have missed it. I'm sorry if it's redundant.
Okay, go ahead, John.
All right. G.I.T. Global Investment Trading. It's an investment company. You talked about share. We are not into. This is not a company that deals with the traditional stock markets because that's where we talk about shares. Okay. We are in the cryptocurrency world, in the cryptocurrency industry, and what the company does, their main activity is the trading of cryptocurrencies. Today, there are roughly 8,000 cryptocurrencies in the world, the first one being the Bitcoin and the most popular as well. And so the company buys and sells cryptocurrencies based on the market flow. Okay. That's what I would say that the company does. But they have a strategy that they came up with. Okay. In order for them to make this very successful, because one of the things with being on a stock market or on exchange or with investment is the volatility aspects of the market. And so G.I.T. made it in such a way that they actually shield all the investors from the volatility of the market. So they came up with a system of packs whereby you choose a pack. If you listen to the presentation at the beginning, but I'm glad to. You choose the pack go from 200 limo to 1 million limo. The pack each pack has a validity of 52 weeks. It's a 1-year term, renewable if you want, and it pays the weekly dividend on a fixed and guaranteed dividend on a weekly basis based on the table that goes with that pack. So, if, for instance, if you get into the pack of 1,600, because that's from that one, you are able to make 100% on your rate of return after a year, after 52 weeks. If you take that one, it pays 51.53 limo dollars on a weekly basis. So if you let your money sit in your account, at 52 weeks, you will have made 100 and you will end up with 200. You're 1,600 invested and the interest that has accrued over the term. Okay. So basically, that's company.
Yeah, and just to add to that, John, where he asked if you don't have to in with Liyeplimal, you don't really have to know how to trade because the company does the trading for you. But we also do teach you when you get to one of the rank, they also have a training that they provide as well. Correct, John?
Yes, that's correct. And there's a training academy at headquarters in Douala in Cameroon.
Yeah.
Right now, they're not really offering online courses yet, but my guess is that sooner or later they will start doing that because they have a backlog of applications and they just can't run the course the way it's been run. So the training academy is there for people who would like to learn how to trade. And the company will take care of you once you're there. Everything will be done in Douala. It doesn't last usually. There's a website for that. If one of the leaders can put
Yes.
the website so you can go and check online.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
we will do, we will have him reach out to one of us too, because we have that service that he can actually
Exactly.
take advantage of as well if he wants to learn how to trade as well. So that's something that you can speak to myself or Richard, because we do have that service for you.
Yes.
So just to answer that as well. Okay, PJ?
Amazing.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much for answering that question, John and Diamond. I'm going to go ahead and ask Colette to unmute. Go ahead, Colette.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, my dear. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mr. Mubang. I was just curious with regards to selling the crypto. I mean, selling. I'm sorry, I didn't.
The limo.
Limo. How easy is that? I mean, I know you can sell it within the company, but could you sell it to other people? I mean, how does that really work? Because purchasing it, I understand, but selling it back to make the best investment from the best rate you can. How does that work, and how easy is that to do?
Well, go ahead.
Want me to take that?
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
basically, we do have our secondary market, and we do have online, like it is a Telegram. We have Telegram apps and stuff that we're there collectively, and you can post if you want to sell your limos. We can do that, or you can reach out to one of your reach out to your upline, right? And then we always have orders, so you can definitely get them sold through contacting your upline as well. And you want to do that whenever you're going to initiate any type of trade with anybody, especially if you're in the Telegram group or in our WhatsApp group, and you want to put that you have limos to sell. You want to make sure one of us is involved so we can make sure that everything goes smoothly. So that is definitely an option for you as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
You are welcome, my dear. That was
Did I get your question, Colette? Are you good on that?
Yes, I'm good on that. Can I ask another follow-up?
Go ahead.
Sure, go ahead.
No, I'm really interested and excited.
I don't know
in
if you're
it.
answering, Colette, but are you muted? Because we're not hearing your response.
I'm
Okay,
hearing her. She said yes.
Is there anything else you wanted to add to it, John, or that was everything covered?
She said she has a follow-up question.
Are you muted, John? Because I can't hear you. Check your
I'm
mic.
not muted. I'm not
Cherise,
muted.
check if everybody's muted, because I can't hear John.
We're hearing you, Diamond.
Can you hear
Can't
me?
hear Cherise either.
Can you hear me, Diamond?
I'm hearing you guys. 1 second. Let me reach out to her.
Yeah.
Give us a second, guys. 1 second. I think we're having a little bit of technical difficulties.
All right, John or Cherise, can you try saying something so I can see if we can hear? Because I'm not hearing.
Are you hearing me now?
Can you hear me, Diamond? Diamond, can you hear me?
Yo, please, I have a question.
Colette, go ahead with your follow-up.
Go ahead with follow-up, Colette. Guys, if you have a question, you have to raise your hand and we'll select your card.
Okay. I want to ask maybe Mr. Mubang and maybe the two other ladies, if time permits. I am excited about this program. I've done my own research. I've read it. It's like a godsend. But at the same time, I'm going to sound a little weak, but I'm a little afraid. Isn't that terrible?
No, it's good. It's not terrible to be afraid.
It's a little fear. I'm afraid. I'm excited, but I'm afraid.
No, and I understand that, and you have all right to be afraid if you want to be, because we're only human, right? And you're venturing into a business that's unfamiliar to yourself. So I can understand if you are if you're feel a little bit of fear, but I can assure you that you don't need to fear. All you need to do, take the excitement that you're feeling and go with your gut feeling, because I can definitely tell you that you're definitely in the right place. So if you're here and you're looking to change your life or make money, you're in the right place. John, what do you have to say about that?
Oh, well, I touched upon that during my introduction. You know, it's okay to be to question the system. It's okay, but don't let that overwhelm you. I mean, just look at it this way: the company's been in operation. It's entering its 4th year. Okay, right now, from what I heard from someone in upper management this week, we are very close to 90,000 people already, right? Hitting the 100,000 as far as countries. And this is still this little tiny company out of Africa. That's amazing.
Yeah.
all payouts have gone through. There is no single person in the world who can raise their hand and say that they missed a payment with Liyeplimal. It's
Never.
not, because once you understand the system, and that's why it's good to do some homework. It's good to do some research. It's good to go do what you did. But then on top of that, get hooked up to webinars like this, because you will always meet people who have gone through what you're going through now. And you have people like us, you know, your sponsor and your leaders that you can reach at any moment, and they can clarify or,
And just
try some concept.
And just to add to that, John, even when they're doing their homework, you got to look at the right places like Facebook, like YouTube, where you can get the actual information, not like some Google people who are out there that they all what they do is they just take MLM companies. Once you're under that umbrella, they just take those companies and they say, oh, it's a scam, it's a this, it's a that, because you will definitely see something like that on Google, because I've seen that myself. And I just laugh, because when I see stuff like that, I know it's because the person is not a part of the program. They have no knowledge of what they're talking about. When I look at the information that they're putting there, they have nothing. They don't know a thing about Liyeplimal. Right?
I will add something that the CEO always says. When he started this company, when people were calling him from overseas, he was inviting them to go down to Cameroon. And he will actually put down his own money, pay for the flight ticket, and pay for their stay. And they will go to Cameroon, and they will see that this thing is real, and they will come back and start. That's how Liyeplimal blossomed in the Caribbean. Because I've always asked myself, how did Liyeplimal get to the French Caribbeans before North America? That's what happened. You know, it's a legit company.
Yep.
I don't think at this level, at this stage in America, we will still be here if it was.
Exactly. And no bank, the UBA bank partnered with them. No bank is going to partner with a company that's not legit.
And you have to understand, this is a new paradigm. Cryptocurrency is something new that even developed countries like the US have not mastered yet.
Yeah.
Okay. The proof for that is that there's no legislation on cryptocurrency. Even here in America, Congress have been sitting on 19 bills on cryptocurrency for years. You go to the UK, same. France is a little different. You know, you go to all major, look at the G7, look at the G20. That's where you need to go and look at what they have been doing for the past 3 months. All of them are trying to struggle to come up with something about cryptocurrency because they know it's here to stay. Look at what the World Bank and IMF did here in Washington, D.C. back in July. For the first time, they put out a press release venting what cryptocurrency is. A few months earlier, they were, saying all nasty things about it. But now they were telling all major financial institutions in the world, either you get on board with cryptocurrencies or you stay behind.
Exactly.
Okay, so thank you so much, Ms. for the feedback for both of you. And I just want to add that also Elon Musk and a few other people said cryptocurrency in Africa is the way to go. FYI.
Yeah.
Thank you, Colette.
Thank you.
Sherry,
Thank
who's
you
up
guys
next?
so much. Amazing. Jacqueline, I'm gonna ask you to unmute, my dear. 1 second, Jackie. Go ahead, my darling.
Hi, like you said, my name is Jacqueline. I'm in Boston, in the USA. And I want to thank everyone.
Okay, the age young person that has a question, please mute your mic and we will call upon you. Yeah, we will call upon you. Ajong, sorry about that. We will call upon you when your turn is up.
John, just raise your hand, sweetie, so you're in the queue to be selected, my dear. Sorry, go ahead, Jackie.
Thank you. So yeah, I am. It sounds like they say the cryptocurrency or the Liyeplimal sounds like a fairy tale. Let me see. I am still testing the waters. I just put my toe in the water I want to see if the water is warm, lukewarm, or hot. That's good enough. I have a couple of questions. Fortunately, I'm from Cameroon, where is the birthplace of Liyeplimal. So I feel proud about it. But my question is to Mr. Mandeng, is that I have children back home who are going to school. How do I set up a phone? Because I'm not the type who will sit down and be selling crypto or be selling limos or asking of limo. How do I set up a system where when it's time for their tuition or stuff, I can get it directly and set it to them? And then another system where they can get their monthly, say, monthly allowances or whatever, monthly allowances or rent or whatever. How do I set up a system that will go directly? I don't need to be running around and seeing who has this to sell or who wants some limos. I don't think I have that patience. I mean, I might down the road, but knowing myself fully well, I don't think I'll forget. And I'm one of those people that hate to pay a fine on any financial transaction. I want to be on time, and I like to set it on an automatic system. How do I go about that? That's my first question. The second question is, what is the guarantee that the company is giving us in case there is a global market crash?
Okay. Thank you very much. Good questions. Let me start with the very first one. It's okay. It's okay to have all these questions. May I ask you, how long have you been checking on Liyeplimal? Are you a registered member yet? Or you
yes,
still...
I'm a 3 months old. I mean, I put in my daughter first. 2 of my daughters. Let me put that. I just registered 2 of my daughters. One has been in it for since November of last year, and the other one has just gone into it a week ago. And I'm planning to put the 3rd one. But again, like I said, I'm just putting my toe to test the water.
That's fine. The main issue that I see here, it's training and good information. All that is available to you. Now, before I start answering the question, let me just remind you, and I like to say this to people, G.I.T is an investment company. G.I.T is not a bank. I want to make this clear so people understand very well, because with a bank, you can put your money into an account now, and then next week, something happens, you go and take it back. You can withdraw it, you do something, you go back to it. When you do investments, when you invest, the purpose of an investment is to maximize your. So you need to set yourself short-term goals, short, medium, or long-term goals. There are 2 types of investors. With Liyeplimal, you have that ability, that capacity of saying, okay, if I take this path and I work with it, this is what I'm getting in a year or 2. Okay? I'm not even getting into interest compounding yet. But you can set yourself objectives, especially with people with children, people with family. All of us are family that we're trying to support. But in order for you to be able to do that properly and really help them the way you would like to, you have to give yourself a little bit base your goals and objectives with Liyeplimal. I always tell people, don't look at your investment in terms of cash cow. I'll explain myself. Look at it in terms of short-term goals to attain. For instance, a lot of us have not built home yet. Some have. You may be in your 50s or 40s and say, for example, okay, time is running out. I give myself 3 or 4 years. With Liyeplimal, you can actually do it within a year. It's all depend on how you start. Now, you may not everyone may have enough funds to get into it. But if you start right and you are coachable and you apply interest compounding, we touch up on that later, you will make it. Okay? So set yourself, first thing is set yourself a goal and objective. A year or two, 18 months, 2 years. I've never withdrawn a single penny. Not that I don't have problems, I don't have issues. So every now and then I sell limos because I need cash. But I am disciplined with my interest compounding strategy because I know where I'm going. I'm getting there, not there yet. I'm getting there. We offer a lot of seminars that will be able to help you understand this. That's as far as your kids, but you can open accounts for your family, for people back home, like many of us do, and that's actually the best way of helping out people. Open 200 account to relative left and right, because they always say stop giving. If you don't, when people ask you for fish all the time, it's better for you to teach them how to fish, and you can do, and you have to give them that responsibility of taking care of their own. You start with them, you help them out. You don't need for them to be going on the street days in, days out looking for people to sign up. But they have to understand, because you may give someone all the material they need. If they are short-sighted, if they don't look at the big picture, they're not going to go anywhere. That's for the first question, how I can answer it. Yeah, but yes, you can do it. You can set up a system whereby after some time you can start withdrawing. The ladies that made the presentation touch upon withdrawal options that we have. We are in Cameroon. No, you have to understand the system was developed for people in Africa. It just happened that it went worldwide, which is okay. We still have the Visa card for us. We still have the ACH, the bank transfer. But for people back home, you can actually, if you are in Cameroon and you have an account with UBA, you can actually have them put your money into UBA. That only works for Cameroon as far as I know. But you can go there in person, you can go to a regional office in Yaoundé, Douala, Bamenda, Boya, anywhere, and withdraw your money. It will not be at the same rate because you're withdrawing in cash, but there are options. You can withdraw with your Orange account, Orange Money account, and things like that. Okay? Now, you talk about guarantee. Let me touch upon that very briefly. When you sign up, and this happens to a lot of people, it happened to myself. I never found out about this until I was 3 or 4 months into the program. When you click that link to activate your account, you get an email from Liyeplimal that has the whole contract. It's in English. I can understand some people maybe it's in English, but it's a good thing to read it to understand it. In Article 8, it clearly says, I will paraphrase it for you. In the event of an act of God, which could be atomic deflagration, I don't know, anything bad that happened, or mismanagement and the company has to shut down. G.I.T. guarantees you in Article 8 that they will reimburse you your investment, the money you put in, plus 2%. It's written there clearly. As far as I know, this is the only investment company in the world that does it. And why do they do that? They don't just say it lightly, because they set up themselves in such a way that they know, and that's why vision is very important. The CEO is a visionary. He knows, based on some of the guidelines that he's put around his company, that they cannot go down. If he didn't have that vision about cryptocurrency, we wouldn't. I remember he made a Zoom call back in June, I believe April or June 22nd of this year with Team North America, where he told us back then that at the level that the company is going now, we were back in June of last year, he will have to reevaluate the value of the limo from 800 to 1,000, because back then the company already had 8 months worth of reserves to pay the investors if the company was to shut down. I'll give everyone a little secret that I got from him. For this company to reach the break-even point, the break-even point in business is the point where you don't gain and you don't lose. For them to reach the break-even point, the US dollar has to equate 500 CFA francs. I repeat, for G.I.T to break even, the US dollar has to equate 500 CFA francs. Now, let me ask you, when is the last time, all of you who are from Cameroon or from a CFA franc country, when is the last time the CFA franc was traded at 500? It goes down, sometimes it gets to 520 something, but it goes back up. It's been between 540 and 560, 570. That's one thing to keep in mind. That's just one of the mechanisms they have in place. Add to that what we always discuss, each trader in the company has to make, I believe, 2% or 1% on a daily basis for the company. They are professional traders, 50 of them, that's what they do. And so if you start doing your homework with this company, you will see how the company is expanding. Yes, it's Liyeplimal. Yes, we have SimCity. Yes, we have SimCon, but there are a lot of other companies that are being generated within the system because they have this financial power. That's all I can say to you at this time. But get back to your sponsors, attend this type of meetings, because you will always see other people with questions or situation like yours. And by listening, every time you listen, it's going to be different. Tonight is me. Next week, going to be somebody else. They will bring a different perspective to the same question. And that's how you learn. That's all I did myself. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just one last question. Now I am interested in that training course. Like my daughter, she has finished school, no job. She's in Cameroon. Mm-hmm. How does she go about that?
Well, there's a website and there's a phone number for the training academy. I'm not sure what the registration process is like right now, but there's a website. One of the leaders can put that in the chat room, and you can surely contact them. And there's a phone number that it's a WhatsApp number, so you can send some request some information. They'll get back to you. Okay. Thank you very much for the time.
Very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, John. That was amazing. Thank you for your question, Jackie. Amazing question. I'm gonna ask, forgive me if I don't pronounce your name properly. Is it Mabouk? Go ahead and unmute yourself, my darling.
That's what her mother said.
Go ahead, Mabouk.
It's Mbaku.
Sorry?
Mbaku.
Oh, thank you for the correction, my dear. Forgive me.
It's okay. I'm like excited when I listen to all what has been said, and I want to thank Mr. Manden because he partly answered one of the questions I was going to ask. Given that I'm from Cameroon, and I grew up in Cameroon, I've worked in Cameroon for a while. I've seen a lot of financial companies and a lot of trading, a lot of companies come and go, especially as it concerns finances. They come, they preach good stuff, they preach good preaching, and people invest in it at some level. You find that the company vanishes and nobody knows who was the president, who did what, and who's having what, and that is the greatest concern. And the guarantee that if you invest, he has given part of the answer. He has given part of the answer to that. One of the things is I want to ask, do members, like if I subscribe today, can I have a day-to-day update of how my account is performing or how my investment are performing?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
All right. Does anyone want to take up on that, or you want me to answer it? I'm fine with it.
You can go ahead, John.
Go ahead, John.
Thank you very much for your question. Now, yes, G.I.T is a legit company, okay? G.I.T has been operating since 2017, and they have from Dubai the agreement to do business within the industry of cryptocurrency. Dubai, because Dubai is the world capital of cryptocurrency, just like London is the world capital of gold. New York, Wall Street, stuff like that. And that's why they have been able to establish themselves in some of the countries where they actually have offices. Let me also tell you that the headquarters is in Cameroon. But that's mainly because our CEO is a patriot and a Pan-Africanist. So he wanted, like he always says himself, have a structure in Cameroon. Because as you know, when it comes to us, if we don't see, we don't believe. Okay? So he started with the House of Bitcoin. If you go to YouTube and type G.I.T. House of Bitcoin, you will see that in 2017, created by the regional representative of the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Commerce, the governor of Douala, the CRTV was just to cover the event. Everything was done legally with the means. There have been a lot of pyramid scam companies setting up here and there in Cameroon and in other countries. If you go to Ivory Coast, it's been, as a matter of fact, about a year ago, the government of Ivory Coast just kind of put a stop to that. But G.I.T. has been in Ivory Coast and they're still there. Same thing happened in Cameroon. Toward the third quarter of last year, there were a lot of movement with companies being shut down by the government. We had it in all our chat, CRTV, Equinox TV, they all reported on that. Now, there was a little issue with the regulatory agency that's called Consumer, it's based in Gabon. They are the regulatory agency for financial markets. Okay, they are the one that give agreements. If you remember what I said earlier, cryptocurrency is something new. Now tell me, if the United States of America doesn't have legislation on cryptocurrency yet, how can we expect a country like Cameroon or Gabon or some, to have a legislation? It's something new. People don't understand it yet. And during all that quid pro quo, the Ministry of Finance in Cameroon issued a press release shutting down a lot of companies. Some people were arrested. Some of the CEOs of those small companies or fake companies were arrested and put in prison. G.I.T. is still there, operating. Yes, they're not open to the public, but they're not open to the public because anyone asked them to shut their doors. No, it was a miscommunication. As a matter of fact, the Minister of Finance went to Cameroon Tribune, a national government newspaper, edition of November 26. If I have your email, I can send it to you. You will see it there. He went back, he did a kind of mea culpa, which for me wasn't enough because when he did with the letter was on national TV. So that kind of scared people a little bit. Only those who did not understand what cryptocurrency is, because once you understand cryptocurrency, you really doesn't need any government, really. All you need is your phone. It's not about a building, it's about your phone. Cryptocurrency is powered by two things. Listen to this carefully. The internet and the number of subscribers worldwide. So long as there is internet and people are subscribing, cryptocurrency will not stop. And for it to shut down, beside mismanagement, it has to be a cutoff of internet service worldwide for it to shut down. During last year, many people in Cameroon were asking me, in some African military coup, what we're going to do? And I would tell them, well, if Camtel cuts off internet because they don't want you guys to communicate and send pictures and so forth, you are the ones who will not have access to your account. If it takes 1 month, by the time the internet service is reinstated, you'll be able to log in and see that your payment kept going on. Because let me tell you this, the true headquarters of G.I.T. is the one in Dubai, okay? If you go to the website, liyeplimal.net, you will see there's the address for Douala, but there's also the address for the office in Dubai, and there are videos that are available, okay? So that's to answer that part of the question. So there is no need to be concerned. You have to comprehend what cryptocurrency is, what G.I.T is, what they do, and how to operate. Once you understand the system, all those questions will fly away. And that's why they have been expanding at a speedy rate. We've gone from 28,500 members on December 31st, 2019 to roughly 90,000 now. Most of them with the expansion of North America that opened up during 2020, roughly 50,000 people. All right? Did I answer?
Okay.
Mr. Mbaku, are you satisfied?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, good. My leader Seraphine can put my phone number there. You can call me. That's fine. When I'm available. If you call me, I send you a message. I'll call you back. I can't talk right now. Don't take it personal. That's just the way it is. It's a 24-hour operation for me. Those who know me, you will see that I'm connected even at 4 o'clock in the morning. Because when people start waking up in Europe, Africa, they start sending messages. They start calling me the same thing here. But feel free. That's part of my strategy. Now, there's
Mr. Manden, before you go, please, where are you located?
I'm in Maryland. I'm in the DC area.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now, someone is asking for my phone number in the chat. I'm going to put it, and I'll put my, actually, I'll put my email address. I think that's much better. And then you guys, yeah, that's much better. Email me whenever you can. But don't forget that you. Well, I'm open. I will. If I cannot, then I will redirect you to the appropriate person. But I always do my best. Okay. So I just put my email address there. All right.
Thank you, John. Thank you so much. Is there anybody have questions?
There's a question. And there's a question in the chat, and I believe there's a gentleman by the name of Gabriel who wanted to ask a question earlier.
I think the question in the chat was answered.
Fine. I'm in the meeting.
All right, someone asked in the chat, what's your secret for becoming a diamond? Well, my good friend, belief, faith, have a vision, be a good listener, be coachable, be a team player. There's no leader here that will say that they never saw my name in one of the meetings, on one of the webinars, even when I'm driving, because I was in the transportation business before. I've stopped doing that. I own a pet transportation company. I've been driving all over this country and I have employees, but I've stopped that thanks to the pandemic that allowed me to concentrate my effort into Liyeplimal. And now I'm done. I'm done doing it. I've delegated everything to others. And so you have to be a team player. You have to believe in what you do. You have to know the company. I mean, if you don't do the basic, you're never going to understand it. And you will see people around you keep moving. But it takes everything that you're passionate about requires sacrifices. My wife was my one naysayer. Okay, she complained, but I kept on track. I stayed on track. I stayed focused. It even got to my family when everybody like, well, Madeleine is complaining that you always on the phone, on the internet at night. 3 o'clock in the morning, I was here in the living room watching. The best videos that you want to watch on YouTube are from the CEO. Like he always says himself, if you want to know how to play soccer, who do you go to? If you're from Cameroon, who do you listen to? Someone who's played in 3rd division or Samuel Eto'o. You listen to Samuel Eto'o. You have to, if you want to become a millionaire, you have to raise your confidence enough that you too can become a millionaire. One of my great leader, Nadia Mahok from California, Platinum Nadia, she's in this, she's participating into this. She gave us an eloquent presentation on Thursday night in the French presentation, but she ended up by saying, do not be afraid of becoming rich. That's all I took from that presentation. You see how each presentation has it, and you can take that and break it down. Visionary, good listener, delegate, team player, influencer, change agent, the strategist. You do it for you do it for your children, you do it for your family, you do it for your parents back home, you do it for your team. There's no one in my team, be there from Europe, Asia, Africa, that will tell you that I'm not available to them whenever they contact me. Never. It doesn't matter. I do it now. I'm not going to keep doing it because I give the same attention to everyone. If you are platinum about to become diamond, if you are just starting, as I did today with a lady out of the UK, for 2 hours and 30 minutes, she was open-minded, so she had a lot of questions. I took that. That's what it takes to become diamond. Believe in yourself, listen to your leaders, use the material at hand, compound, my brother. My brothers and sisters, you don't need to put in a lot of money. Look, I tell people, and that's one of the strategies. Everyone that you know that owns a house in this country, in America, US, and paying a mortgage, go to them, but do your homework, because if you go there to ask you 1 or 2 questions they cannot answer, you've lost them. So do your homework. Bring up the issue of 401k. We're still in a national emergency, so you can take your 401k money if you're afraid of removing money from your bank account, because you will hear people tell you, I can't put all eggs in one basket. Yes, but everything in life is a risk. There are bad risks and there are good risks. And when there's a good risk, take it. Another example of a good risk, the Bitcoin. Just 2 months ago, it was still at 17,000, right? Today we are what? 55,000. And people are still saying, I'm waiting for it to go down. It's not going to go down. Even if it goes, it's still going up. I told you, all the experts have forecasted at a minimum 200,000 by the end of this year. When we get to 100,000 in a few months, in 2 months, I'm pretty sure we're almost at 60,000 today. People are still saying, I'm waiting for it to go down. No, you don't need 60,000 to buy one Bitcoin. You have 5,000, buy a share. It would still going up. Ethereum, it's another one. Right now it's up 17 or 18 or 1900. It was just 300, 200 a few months ago. That's how it is. You have to take risk. Everything is risk. God forbid, you may leave your house to go to work. You walk in the parking lot, a branch comes from the tree and hits you. You're gone. Everything is a risk, but there are good risks and there are bad risks. Go for good risk. That's all I can say. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Thank you so much, John. Thank you. We're hearing you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that amazing answer. Give me a little bit of push, a little bit of motivation right there. I'm ready to become a diamond too. Diamond.
Get me. I mean, there are a lot of people on this have never seen me. I'm excited. I don't know. I'm passionate about. My first friend in the chat to this evening was like, "We are with the Amazons." That's what I like.
Awesome. Thank you. That's amazing. I have one more question. You just catch it on the nick of time. I'm gonna ask, is it Willier? Diamond, go ahead. Do you have a question, honey?
Hello. I can't show my limo face, but I just want to thank the team. You are doing an amazing job, Diamond, Cherise, and all the team. Thank you for everything. You are working very hard. I appreciate that. You are edifying people and you help them to understand what we have on hands. It's more than gold. It's more than diamond. And leader John, Papa Johny, I thank you for your amazing sharing. My intervention is not a question, but it's just to say to the 75% listening to us right now, you are in the right place at the right moment. The only thing you have to do is to take time and go to invest by yourself, to make your own research, and to reach the interest that you have a good reason to invest in Liyeplimal. Liyeplimal, you didn't maybe attend to the meeting of Paris of Europe today. We have two incredible sharing from people over there. Liyeplimal works for you. And I don't know, no, but no, I don't know the business or the job outside that can work for you as Liyeplimal is doing right now. If you are in another type of marketing, the multi-level marketing, I just want to compare the traditional one to what we are doing here, because I did MLM for the last 20 years. First, you need to pay every month. You are how do they call that? Auto ship. That means you need to pay to get access to your residual income. Here we have auto pay. You invest one time during 52 weeks. The company pay you every week. You have nothing to do. And now, if you want to participate in a multi-level marketing, to develop a team, to be a network marketer with Liyeplimal, that is the what, how do you call it? What on the cake? I don't know, series on the cake, something like that. It's amazing because Cherise, you're laughing. Eh? I didn't say
icing on the cake, Willie. Icing on the cake.
Yes, that's it. You know, the system works for you because when you grow your team, you have commission, you have bonuses, everything coming to you. It's amazing. You have to try. That's the only thing I have to say. If you are afraid, just purchase the pack of $2,100 limo, because with that particular package, if you make compounding with that, in 6 years maximum, you will have like more than 100,000 US dollar in your pocket, because your money is working for you. It's amazing. Thank you, Papa Johnny. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget, at the same time next week, come back, but bring your friends with you. Bring other people to be edified. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, really. Thank you. I just love my team. We do hard work over here. We do hard work, guys. We just here for you guys. See, we dedicate 2 hours just to talk to you guys, answer all your questions.
Yeah,
we do hard work. And as Billy said, we have presentation every week on Saturdays in French and Sundays in English at 6 p.m. Feel free to come along and bring 2 friends with you. You won't regret it. Trust me. If you guys have no more questions, Diamond, take it over, honey. Diamond, we're not hearing you, sweetheart. We can't hear you. And you are on mute. Check your headset. Not hearing you, Pumpkin. Okay, 1 second, Diamond. Hold on. Not hearing you.
All right, sweetie. And I'll text you the number.
Oh, hold on. Do we have one more person raising their hand? No? No? Oh, that was a clap. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Emmanuel. I'm like, what?
No, actually, I have a question. I didn't know how to raise my hand, so I just used the clap.
Oh, you the clappy. Okay, go ahead.
Now, I'm new to this. This is my first time, and I would like to know what is the value of a limo? This is the first time I'm hearing of the word limo. I don't know what it is. I would like to compare it to another currency, like the US dollar, for example. And then the second question is, how do I get a copy of the presentation slides? Because I need to go back and review, because I saw a lot of things, but I didn't have time to record them down. Do I have to wait until next Sunday, or I can get a copy somewhere I can go through?
Great question. Diamond, you want to take that one, honey? Can you? We're not hearing you. Diamond, we're not hearing you. You're I don't know what's wrong with your audio today.
I can
question. John, you want to take that one from me, or Willie, you want to take that one?
Yes, I want to help. Mr. Kibo, I'm going to send you something. Just come back to me. I will help you to have access to what you are looking for, and that's going to be great. Cherise, if you can share the slide, you can just show him. He will make a screenshot of the part that they show the conversion, one limo to US to euro and Canadian dollar. That is the best picture for you, Mr. Kibo. Just go there and if it's possible to share with him.
Diamond, can you bring up that slide, please, my dear? The slide with the price breakdown. We're not hearing you though, but can you bring up the slide so he can get a screenshot of it? Thank you.
While she's doing that, let me give him a brief definition of what limo is. Limo, liyeplimal money. Okay, it's just like, now keep in mind this system was initially set up for people back home. Yeah, you've heard about MTN money, Orange money. It's basically the same thing, because those who are in Africa and Cameroon, for example, and some other country can pay the utility bills with the limo, from their account, with their limo. They can do that. So liyeplimal means liyeplimal money. For us and for most people, it's an internal monetary value. I'm not going to say it's a currency. It can be defined as a cryptocurrency, but it's not tradable because it's used internally. Okay, it has a value. Initially, it started at 650 CFA francs, and then it was raised to 800. And as of January 1st, it's 1,000. So one limo dollars equal 1,000 CFA francs. For some country, there is a fixed conversion rate. With the euro, for example, it's 1.52 euros. With the US, it's 1.86. That's the official rate. In Canada, Australia, Great Britain, it fluctuates with the conversion rate, the banking rate. Okay, that's to give you a general idea of what it is. For instance, if you were to sign up now and you go to your sponsor and you tell him that I want to buy a 400 pack, you probably have enough limo to sell to you. It's allowed. That's why we talk about the parallel market, secondary market for limos. And so you will send him the money by cash up, whatever way, and then he will send you the limos instantly. And no one controls that. That's why cryptocurrencies has been scary to a lot of government. They cannot control it. If I send someone purchase a pack of 6,400 today in England, and I send them the limo, no one controls that. It's gone. And if they have the card, the Visa card, they can go tomorrow at the ATM. It's in their account and withdraw money. No one controls that. But it's here to stay. So that's what the limo is. Okay. And if they can put that flyers or whatever they're trying to put for you, that's what it is. I don't know if you can see it, but I have it here. It's on the PDF document in French and English that the company has put out for 2021. It's in there, and even Article 8 is there, the one that guarantees the payment in case there's an act of God. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're quite welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, John and Lily. Thank you. I have an amazing team, guys. Diamond want to talk to us. She's having, I'm letting her in now. She's having little technical difficulties. She's trying to connect with a different device. Just bear with us 1 second.
All right.
Diamond, talk to me now, honey.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yes.
Yep, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you now. Okay. I'm telling you guys, today's a trying day. Okay. So first of all, I want to say thank you. I'm going to cut for a second. Are you getting a feedback from me or no?
Yeah.
No feedback. You're perfect.
Okay. First of all, I want to say thank you so much to Mr. Menting. I see that they're calling you Papa
Johny. Yeah, not Papa John, Papa Johny.
I love it.
Yeah.
I really do. So thank you so much for accepting our invitation to come out today and be our guest speaker and giving such a wonderful information to everyone that's on here.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, and it was so great having you.
Yeah. Feel free to call me, invite me back anytime. I'm here. I'm available.
Definitely, we sure will.
Family business. I always tell people it's a family business. I mean, when you have information, share it. Share it with your team, share it with everybody else. We all move up together. It's a family business. That's all it is. You can't withhold information for you. It defeats the whole purpose of ending poverty within our household, within our family, within our country, and in the world. That's all it is. Thank you so very much for having me tonight.
You're so very welcome. And yes, it is a family affair. Because when something good is happening, we want to make sure we are sharing the information and we're sharing the wealth. Right? We're not selfish people here. We're not. We want everyone to know what is happening in Liyeplimal. And the reason for that is a lot of companies, a lot of Ponzi's or whatever, they're out there. And people have the right to be skeptical when you're venturing into something new. But I want to assure you that everything that we show you today is real. You have the diamond speaking to you today. Papa Johny, you listen and grasp, and as he said, be a good listener, right? And just everything that you learn, you put it into action. Because whatever you sow, you're going to reap the benefit. You're in a wonderful company that is going to compensate you and reward you for your time and your effort that you've put into this business. This is your business. This is your investment, your money. You want to grow it, you're in the right place. Liyeplimal is one of those companies, or I can say it's a unique company, because no company out there give you a contract to secure your money. And I can say, and I can speak for myself, that of all the packs that I have, I've gotten all my pay every single week. So when we tell you that you're here at the right moment to change your life. Stop living paycheck to paycheck. Fire your bosses, because you will have the power to do so. No more paycheck to paycheck living. You can afford anything you want and change your future. So I want to thank you all for being here with us tonight. And we do appreciate you all coming out. Again, my name is Diamond, and I want to thank my crew, Cherise and Renique and Mr. Munding, for being with us today. Thank you all.
Thank you, Diamond.
Thank you, Diamond. Thank you again, guys.
Thank you, John. Thank you, guys. Hold on. Is there a question that iPhone have? iPhone, do you have a question? We're not leaving anybody out. iPhone, go ahead and unmute, sweetheart. Hold on.
Probably just left his hand up.
The technical issues are real today. Real today.
You remember at the start of the meeting when I played that song that we're breaking chain? We're breaking every chain to financial freedom. I think iPhone just left their hand up, Sharice.
Okay. Alrighty. Have a good day, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you again. Have a good night.
Bye.
You all.
Was this session being recorded by any chance?
I see it's saying it's recording.
Okay, good. Send it out whenever it's ready. Thank you so much.
Thank you, the family.
Yeah.
Automatic
Thank you, John.
Thank you, Ronique, Diamond, Trudy, Karin, and Big Willie.
Bye, Dion.
Thank you.
Bye, Renee.
Thank
Bye, Renee.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Diamond. Bye, Mr. Melon.
Big up Trinidad, Darian, my sister. Thank you all.
Hello.
Jan, all you all.
Only when I touch them now. If you know beside they touch them in the good, they touch them in the good, they touch. But no, but money never do what you know, they go for some this or some program.
Yeah.
That when we have been knock my skin. When I talk side the sofa, so he bought through.
Okay, bye. Good night, all. Thank you all for coming. Have a great evening.
Good night, Diamond. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.